G'day Hellier College students, and welcome to the first video for the Introductory project. This series of videos is designed to help you practice some of the skills you'll need in measurement for the Introductory project. So let's get started. The first video is on perimeter and circumference, and we're going to have a go at these examples. So the perimeter or circumference, in the case of a circle, is the distance all the way around the outside of the object. So for this backwards L shape here, all these sides added up together. For this circle, all the way around that curved surface, as for this one, and for this interesting shape here, this curved surface and this smaller one with that straight bit, all adds up to contribute to the perimeter. So the first object over here has the sides, or the lengths of the sides, but there are a couple that are missing. That's the trick here. So we need to figure out what the length of this side here is, and this side here. So you might want to pause the video at this stage and try that on your own, and then check my answers afterwards. Okay, I'm going to try it now. So to get that blue section there, well, we can see that that's the difference between this 4.9 side and this 2.1. That is the difference between those sides. So if we subtract 2.1 from 4.9, that will give us the length of that little blue bit there, which is 2.8. So the red bit is similar. That red side length is the difference between this 5.6 and this 3.2. So let's do that subtraction as well. And that gives us 2.4. So 2.4 over here and 2.8 here. So let's go ahead and add all those side lengths up now. So while I'm doing this, you might want to pause this and have a go at it yourself, and then check my answer afterwards. Okay, so if we add all those up, we get a grand total of 21 meters for our perimeter. Righto, now for circles, we use two different formulae here, depending on the situation. We can have circumference C equals pi d, which is pi multiplied by the diameter. Of course, you guys may be familiar that pi is a number that starts out at 3.14 and then goes on forever and ever and ever as a decimal. So pi times the diameter for this one would be appropriate because we've got the diameter. Here we could use 2 pi r, so 2 times pi times the radius, because here we're given the radius of the circle. So of course the diameter is the distance across a circle through the middle, all the way across from one edge to the other. The radius is from the center or the middle of the circle to the edge. Okay, so you might want to pause the video and try these two at this stage and see if you get the right answer. Right, so let's try this one. Pi d, the diameter is 4.8. So pi by 4.8 gives us 15.08 going to two decimal places. Whoops, forgot the 8 there. You could put 15.1 if you liked, or round to any number of decimal places. We don't really mind. But for two decimal places, that's right. Okay, this one here is 2 times pi times the radius. And in this case, for two decimal places, we get 16.96. Okay, so two relatively manageable ones. The trick there is remembering the formulae. Okay, a lot of students get this mixed up with the the area formula for a circle, which we'll come to later, but for area of a circle, it's pi r squared. But that's not for us today. These ones are the go. Okay, this last one here is interesting. It contains two curved sections, this larger semicircle, a semicircle being a half circle, and this smaller, oh, I want that in red please, this smaller semicircle. Okay, so we'll find these two separately. So, for the blue section, okay, so I'm going to do this blue section first, that blue semicircle. Well, the diameter of this circle is 12.6 centimeters. So to find this circumference, we do pi d, pi by 12.6. But you may have noted that this is in fact only a semicircle, so that's half a circle. So I'll either multiply this by 0.5 or I can divide by 2 like this. Okay, now the red section is similar, this smaller bit, except that the diameter is only half of 12.6, which of course is 6.3. Okay, so pi by 6.3 over 2. Now we also need to count that straight bit. That's really easy to forget, that there is this straight bit here too. That's 6.3 as well. So we're going to have this plus 6.3. So if you want to try and work that out on the calculator and see what answer you get, pause the video now and then I'll have a go at it. Okay, so when I add all these up on the calculator, I get 35.99 centimeters. So here are the answers to the 4 problems for perimeter and circumference. Okay, so go ahead and try the questions as outlined. They're in the information for the video, or the description for the video, and I'll have supplied you those questions as well at a separate document. Those questions will be on perimeter and circumference, and that'll help to get you ready for the introductory project, among other things. Okay, thank you.